You know, we think we've got our planet all figured out. But the truth is, there's a vast, unseen world lying right under our feet. A final frontier that stretches deep into the Earth, to places where sunlight has never, ever touched. Today, we're going to descend into that unknown.
So you gotta wonder, what's really down there in that absolute darkness? Are we talking about strange new life forms that could defy everything we know about science? Or maybe even records of our planet's ancient past? Well, let's find out.
We're talking about the subterranean world. And listen, this isn't just a few small hollows in a mountain. This is a completely different universe, carved out over millions of years by water dissolving rock, creating these massive caverns and literally bottomless pits.
And the sheer scale of this hidden world is just mind-boggling. Scientists estimate that caves and other underground voids cover nearly 10% of the planet's entire land surface. I mean, think about that. A tenth of our world is right below us, and yet it's almost completely unseen.
And here's what's even more wild. We've barely, and I mean barely, scratched the surface. It's estimated that over 90% of the world's cave systems are still completely undiscovered. We honestly know more about the surface of Mars than we do about what's right under our own 2 feet.
So, of course, this giant unknown has kicked off a kind of unofficial competition among explorers. It's a dangerous, high-stakes race to find the deepest point on Earth, and it pushes the absolute limits of human endurance.
For years, the title belonged to Krubera Cave, which they called the Everest of the Underground. But not long ago, a new champion emerged pretty close by, Veryovkina Cave, and it pushed the record even deeper. So, just how deep are we talking about here?
2,212 meters. That's over 2 kilometers straight down into the Earth. I mean, it's a number that's really difficult to even wrap your head around. Okay, so let's try to put it this way. Imagine the tallest building in the entire world, the Burj Khalifa. Now picture stacking a second one right on top of it and then dropping that whole thing into a hole. That is the depth of Veryovkina Cave.
And just getting there is an unbelievable ordeal. We're talking about a journey that can take weeks, pushing through freezing waterfalls and squeezing through passages barely wide enough for a person, all at these immense, dark voids opening up right below your feet.
But here's the thing. The pursuit of discovery in these places, it comes at a very high price. These are, without a doubt, some of the most unforgiving environments known to humankind, where one single mistake can absolutely be fatal.
Explorers are up against a constant barrage of threats. A sudden rainstorm on the surface can send a flash flood raging through the passages below. Rocks can shift without warning, oxygen levels can thin out, and getting lost in these completely disorienting labyrinths is a terrifyingly real possibility.
And this danger isn't just theory, right? It's horribly real. In 2018, Sergei Kozyrev lost his life in a flooding incident deep inside Veryovkina itself. And years before that, John Jones became trapped in Nutty Putty Cave. These stories are just tragic reminders of the ultimate sacrifice made in the name of exploration.
So, you have to ask, why take such incredible risks? Well, because these caves aren't just empty holes in the ground. They are scientific time capsules, holding secrets to our planet's past and, really, to the very nature of life itself.
So get this, these caves are like natural time capsules. The rock formations inside, the stalactites and stalagmites, they're called speleothems, they act as these amazing data recorders. As they grow, layer by microscopic layer, they trap chemicals from the atmosphere, giving scientists a pristine record of Earth's climate stretching back 500,000 years.
And this is where things get even more astonishing. See, life on the surface is pretty much all powered by the sun, through photosynthesis. But deep down in these caves, with zero light, life has found another way. It thrives on something called chemosynthesis, basically drawing energy from chemical reactions with minerals like iron and sulfur.
The most extreme example of this has to be Movil Cave in Romania. It's been completely sealed off from the outside world for over 5 million years. The air inside is actually toxic to us, but for the unique creatures living inside, it's a thriving, self-contained world. It's literally like finding an alien planet right here on Earth.
And this research isn't just about understanding our own planet. NASA astrobiologists are studying these tough, chemical-eating microbes to try and figure out how life might survive in the incredibly harsh environments of other worlds, like on Mars or maybe the icy moons of Jupiter.
So as we've seen, every descent, every expedition reveals something new. But honestly, the most exciting part is thinking about what we still haven't found. The journey into the Earth has really only just begun.
I think it's so important to remember the sheer scale of our ignorance here. All these incredible discoveries, all these record-breaking depths, they come from the tiny 10% of the world's caves that we actually know about. That other 90%, it remains a complete and total mystery.
It's just such a powerful reminder, isn't it? While we often look up to the stars for the next great frontier, there is an equally vast and mysterious universe waiting for us right beneath our feet. The great age of exploration is far from over.
And that leaves us with this fascinating question to chew on. With 90% of this realm still totally hidden, what discoveries are just waiting there in the darkness? What could completely rewrite our understanding of biology, or geology, or maybe even the origins of life itself?
Ultimately, this whole quest to explore Earth's deepest caves isn't just about breaking records. It's about confronting the vastness of the unknown. And it's about embracing that really profound realization that the more we discover, the more we see just how much is left to explore.